This video is brought to you by America First Insight. Help support the growing conservative movement by becoming a member today. And if you want to support this channel, you can also use the code REAL when becoming a member. Thank you and enjoy the video. I can already tell that this video is going to be controversial for some people, and I want to be clear about one thing. Just because I'm critical of Trump and his admin on some stuff, that does not mean I think he's been bad on every single issue. In fact, I think for the vast majority of the stuff he's done, it's been good, it's been positive, it's stuff that we needed badly. And we should not be critical of that stuff. We should be praising him when he does good stuff. But at the same time, he's not perfect. Nobody is perfect. And when they do bad stuff that we disagree with and we think is bad, we should say it's bad. And this administration should do better. I don't get why that's controversial for some people. That, in my opinion, that's common sense, because if you criticize Trump for stuff he's doing that's bad, well, that just means you want him to do good stuff. You want him to do even better. That's not me bashing Trump and wanting him to fail. No. I want him to be as successful as possible. But right now, there's some stuff going on that is just bad. And in my opinion, this whole Charlie Kirk situation is looking to be the biggest fumble of this administration. Which I don't know how you somehow surpassed the Epstein files, which I know it's not as big as some people think it is. Everyone says it's a #1 issue. No, it's not. But that was a massive fumble. It was a failure by Pam Bondi, by President Trump, but mostly Pam Bondi. But now, the Charlie Kirk situation might take the cake as the biggest disappointment, the biggest failure of this administration. Because now, people are dying. People are getting shot, people are getting threatened, and this administration, they had months, even before Kirk got shot, had months to do something about this growing issue in America of these radical lunatics doing crap like this, committing acts of violence, and all this other crap. But it's been 2 weeks since Kirk got shot, and nothing has happened. Nothing of note, nothing that's going to actually impact things. And I know people are going to say, but the rhetoric has been good, and it has been. President Trump and his admin outside of Pam Bondi, like usual, they have said some good stuff. They said, we are going to look at RICO charges against all these leftist groups, which, let's be clear, RICO charges take a long time to deal with. So we're not even talking about that. I understand why it's taken a while for the RICO charges to really be filed and stuff. I get that part. But outside of that, like that's the one valid excuse. But every other excuse has been pathetic. It's getting stupid, and we have to say, no, this is horseshit. The admin has to do more. And to be clear, they have taken some good steps. They have declared that Antifa is a domestic terrorist organization, which that's a good thing. But here's the thing. Has anybody been arrested yet for this? Now, I know Antifa has been declared a terrorist organization for what, 2 days now? I understand that, but guys, they've been looking at stuff like this for months now. And it's been 2 weeks since Kirk got shot, and basically 2 weeks since President Trump said they're going after these groups. And you're going to tell me with a straight face that not a single person got arrested? Really? Now, I know people are going to say, but Portland, because last night there were some agitators pulling shit again in Portland, and then you had the feds pull up, and they did apparently arrest a couple people. But we don't really know if they've been charged yet, and we don't really know what they're going to actually do with them. And really, they do this like once a month in like Chicago, Portland, all these Democrat cities. Like once a month, these random agitators, yes, they go after them. But most of the time, nothing happens to them. So what's the point? If you're going to declare this group a terrorist threat, which they did, why haven't you done anything about it yet? I mean, you could have arrested just like even 5 people. Just like 5 people that work for these people. Just somebody. And there would be more confidence. Like, yes, you're actually going after these people. But so far, there's been nothing done to any of these people at all. And you've had basically a full year to investigate, look into these groups, do something. And this is your opportunity to actually go after these people. You had momentum. And this is the part that pisses me off the most. Kirk got shot 2 weeks ago. And the majority of people began to realize, oh, wait a minute, we have a massive issue here. And for the first time in a long time, the right was unified. People began to realize, we gotta work together, we gotta stop these lunatics because this is crazy. Charlie Kirk got shot by a nut job. And momentum was building for the Trump admin to do anything because people wanted something done. People were like, we support whatever the hell you want to do to stop these people. We need a response now. And yes, they declared Antifa a terrorist organization 2 weeks after the fact, and that's it. That's the only thing of note this admin has actually done. Not just say they're going to do, they've actually done. And so far, this executive order, I don't think it's been enforced at all. And I could be wrong, but it's been 2 days, and I don't think a single person got arrested because of this order. I don't think anything has happened. And that's the biggest issue. You've done nothing. You wasted a golden opportunity to go after these people. It's been 2 weeks. You had a lot of momentum building across the board to go after these people. People are saying, hell yes, go after these radicals. This shit has to stop now. And instead, you wasted your golden opportunity waiting over 2 weeks to declare this group a terrorist organization and focused on Jimmy Kimmel. Really? You're going to waste all your time and effort on Jimmy Kimmel? Which again, yes, go after these networks that push this shit. I'm not against that. But you wasted all this political capital you built going after Jimmy Kimmel? I mean, really? And now he might get a lifetime contract. It was a waste of time. It was stupid what they did. And now it looks like Trump's approval, which was surging after Kirk got shot, it's going back to normal. Look at this. Just a couple days ago, Trump was back up to 53%. His approval was the best it's been in a long time. But now it's back to normal. It went back down to 48%, which, yes, compared to his first term, it is better. But still, this was a golden opportunity. And when Trump was talking about going after these organizations and we're going to do stuff for Kirk, people are like, hell yes, we're supporting you. People are unified behind Trump for a couple of days. But then his admin wasted it. They went after Jimmy Kimmel, which again, I'm going after these networks, good. These networks are full of shit. That's not the issue. It's the way they handled it. And they burned through all this political capital on a nonsensical saga, which now blew up in your face. Really? That was your strategy. Going after Jimmy Kimmel. It's just insane, really. This admin wasted a golden opportunity, and they still have a chance to make up for it. But the last week or so, that was your chance. That was your chance to go after these groups. And people would be saying, hell yes. And now you wasted it. Potentially. I could be wrong. We'll see. But I'm not liking this at all. This response has just not been where it should be. They should have had this order signed the day after the fact. You're telling me that they had to wait 2 weeks to sign this? Really? It seems like this admin is like 2 weeks behind and everything. They wait 2 weeks and then they do something. If they would have done this day one, okay, good. That's a good thing. But you waited 2 weeks after the fact, which fine, whatever, that's one thing. But then do nothing with it? So what's the point? What's the point of this order if nothing's gonna happen? Because again, they know who these people are. Let's cut the shit. They know exactly who these people are. And they have done nothing. It's been 48 hours. Nothing has happened. Could something still happen? Of course. But really, you're going to just sit back and do nothing? I don't think the Trump admin is taking this seriously, which I'm shocked about. This should have been a wake-up call for everybody. And Benny Johnson put out a good tweet. In the past few weeks, Kirk was shot. ICE facilities in Dallas and Fort Worth were shot up, which just happened. I mean, look at Dallas. There was a massive shooting at the ICE facility in Dallas like a couple hours ago. And we don't know for sure, but it is sounding like it is a leftist. The ABC news station in Sacramento was shot up by a Democrat supporter. They tried to blow up a Fox News vehicle, and they threatened to bomb RFK's house. Yet all these people celebrate Kirk's death. They vandalized and destroyed all these memorials for Kirk, not just in Arizona, but across the board. And students in Texas Tech and Texas State, they assaulted Kirk supporters. And the same thing happened just last night at Tennessee State. Like, what are we doing here? What the hell's going on here? This has all happened in like 2 or 3 weeks. And as of now, nobody has been held accountable. Well, okay, the nut job in Sacramento, I guess the FBI did go after him, which is good. But outside of that, has anybody been held accountable for anything? I can't think of a single person. Not one person. I mean, it's just crazy to think that all the Democrat Party had to do, all the left had to do, was say they condemn all violence. Which is just common sense, like, yeah, everybody should condemn violence, including myself. Like, yeah, we all condemn violence. Violence is awful. We gotta stop this shit from happening. It doesn't matter if it's a Republican or Democrat. It doesn't matter. But the reality is, a lot of this crap, especially in the last couple of months and years, it's came from the left. This is mostly a left-wing issue. I mean, really, this is everything that's happened in the last 2 or 3 weeks, and I don't think Benny Johnson included other stuff. There's other stuff that's missing here. So, we have a serious issue happening in America right now, where these lunatics, especially on the left, there's some on the right, of course, but they want violence. They're openly saying they want to kill people. They want to commit acts of violence. It is batshit crazy, and nothing is happening to these people. Well, actually, I am wrong. There's been one person I can find outside the Sacramento lunatic that has been charged for this crap. Right? There's been one person I was able to find, okay? And this was within 48 hours of Kirk getting shot. So it's like, whoa, the DOJ and FBI, they did a fast job in this one. And it was a lunatic posting threats online. So it's like, wait, they could actually do something about this. Like, that was one excuse that, oh, they couldn't actually do any of this. No, this lunatic posted threats online. And the FBI, they did their damn job, and they charged them. The DOJ went after this lunatic also. Here's the problem, though, okay? Because it's one person. It's just one person they went after. And this should tell you everything about the DOJ. You have thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people, mostly on the left, saying some horrific shit. They're posting stuff online that are threats to people, which we gotta condemn all violence. It doesn't matter if it's left or right. It doesn't matter. Condemn all of it. But these lunatics are posting all this crap online, and they charged one person. And you know who the person was? The one schizophrenic right-winger that posts some awful stuff about minorities and Jews or whatever. Really? You had all these people to charge, which I'm glad you went after this lunatic. Good. There's no issue with going after people like this. Everybody posts this crap online. It doesn't matter if you're a left-winger or right-winger. You should be charged. You've charged nobody else for saying the same shit. But the one right-winger, within hours, they threw the book at him. Which, good. That's your job. But at the same time, all these other people, they've been posting horrific stuff for weeks now. It's been out there for weeks, and the FBI has done nothing to these other people. They went after the one right-winger that said horrific shit. And listen, if they were going after all these lunatics, good. That's a good thing. Go after all these lunatics. If it's a right-wing thing, a left-wing thing, it doesn't matter. Go after all of them. But they went after, mysteriously, one right-winger and called it a day. I mean, this is within 48 hours. Within 48 hours of Kirk getting shot, he says some dumb shit, and he got charged immediately. Meanwhile, people to this they are still saying horrific stuff online. They're making these more violent threats. And for some people, it's been up for like 2 weeks now. And not a single thing has happened. Do you see the issue here? The double standards is crazy. They have only charged one person for this crap. And it's the one right-winger. What about the hundreds of people saying the same shit but for the right? Oh, we gotta go after these people. We gotta go after right-wingers because they're fascist or whatever. What about them? What about any of others people? Listen, I understand some of the stuff takes a while to do. I understand that. But really, they were, like, within minutes, like, on this guy's case. Within minutes on some random Twitter account that nobody cared about. But everybody else has posted a bunch of other shit, saying horrific stuff also. They've done nothing to them? Really? Does nobody see the issue here? The problem is that they went after him. Like, that's a good thing. They go after lunatics like this. It doesn't matter what they believe. If you're threatening people online, you should be charged. Absolutely, I agree with that. But if you're going to go after only one person, it really seems like you have double standards. Like the FBI and DOJ, they're not taking this seriously. And they're only looking at one person that posted one schizophrenic thing and call it a day. No. Go after all these people. I'm done with the excuses. Like, if this was 100 different people and he got charged also, good. Charge all of them. It doesn't matter what they believe. If they're threatening people, charge them. But it's only been one person. And of course, it was a right-winger or whatever. Unbelievable. That's the problem here. They're not taking this seriously from the looks of it. They did this within hours. This one lunatic. But all those other people that we know who they are. We know exactly what they're posting. Nothing. Radio silence. We can't talk about them. We can't charge these people. Bullshit. Yes, you can. If they're making actual threats online, charge them. Stop pissing around. Do your damn jobs, because now people are getting killed. Kirk got shot 2 weeks ago. And you're not taking this seriously still? Really? Listen, anything can happen. Maybe the Trump admin, they finally wake up. I hope they do. Because this is ridiculous. You can look at... Just arrest somebody. Just arrest somebody for these threats. Just anybody. And that would make people more confident that something's going to happen. Like, yes, people are being held accountable. But right now, nobody has been held accountable at all. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share it with your friends, and of course, join the channel today. Godspeed to all of you.